All right, let's just jump right into it. This world is, well, it's incredibly complex, super philosophical, and there's one question that just hangs over everything. Who or what is the Skeleton Knight? But you see, to even begin to answer that, we've got to first understand the absolutely brutal reality he comes from.
I mean, the source material does not pull its punches. It just throws us straight into the deep end, right? It sets up a world that isn't just tough, it's a hell manifest, a reality literally built from hopelessness. So yeah, to get the knight, you first gotta get the hell he inhabits.
Okay, so let's start at ground level. Before we get all cosmic and weird, let's meet some of the tangible monsters that walk this earth. Because, they're not just random bad guys. They're symptoms of a much, much deeper sickness in this universe.
First up, you've got guys like Lord Hell. He's a type of evil we can all kind of recognize, right? It's that systemic cruelty, the kind that comes from having all the money and all the power. He can just abandon the powerless, mess with whole societies, pretty much just for fun.
And then there's Psyker. Oh man, this guy is just pure vanity and ego. His idea of bravery isn't, fighting a fair fight. Nope, it's about crushing people who can't defend themselves. Also, he can feel big and powerful. It's cruelty just to admire himself in the mirror afterward.
And rounding out our little trio of horrors, we have the most straightforward, purest form of physical malice you can imagine. Cyclops Brown. There's no grand plan, no complex motive. He's just raw, unthinking brutality. He even says it himself. Thinking just gets in the way of hurting people. That's his whole deal. So here's the thing you've got to get. These characters, they're not just random villains thrown into a story. They are the natural result of how this universe works. It's not an accident that they exist. It's practically by design. Okay, now let's pull back the curtain. We're going bigger than just the monsters on the ground. We're going to look at the two fundamental cosmic forces that are shaping literally everything and everyone in this world. This is where it gets really interesting. But wait, before we dive into chaos and the void, there's this one key idea from the text we have to talk about first, Thanatos. So think of it like this. It's an inherent psychic pull towards death, towards nothingness, that is literally wired into your brain. It's that constant, quiet whisper in the back of your mind pulling you toward oblivion. So this is where the core conflict of the whole universe gets laid out. You've got the void, that's the default state. It's cold, empty, just nothing. But then, almost like an accident, you get chaos. Chaos is life, it's energy, it's biology, it's feeling. But here's the catch. It's also the source of all pain and all horror. So in this world, life isn't some precious gift. It's more like a chaotic, painful sickness that just bubbles up for a little while out of an endless ocean of nothing. And this cosmic engine, it doesn't just make stars and planets. This battle between chaotic life and the pull of nothingness, it directly shapes the inner world of every single living thing. So what does that actually feel like? All right, let's go deeper. We're moving from the cosmic scale right down into the psychological. We've already established that the outside world is a total horror show, right? Well, it turns out the world inside your own head is even worse. And the text is just brutally honest about this. Consciousness, the very thing that makes you, you. It's not a gift, not at all. It's described as a sickness, a diseased state of existence. To be aware in this universe is quite literally to be sick. I mean, think about it like this. Your senses, they're not windows showing you what's really out there. They're more like defense mechanisms. They build this flimsy, subjective illusion for you, a little paper map just to help you get by. But that map, it looks nothing like the actual territory, which is an unbearable, horrific truth. And this quote just nails the day-to-day experience of what it's like to be alive in this place. If you could actually strip away all those illusions your mind creates, what's left? A nightmarish manifestation of biology. Just a dreary, endless competition of horrors, one after the other. So, we get it now, right? We've seen the brutal world, we understand the messed up cosmic laws, and we know about the psychological torture of just being alive here. So now, finally, we can answer our question. Now we can really meet the Skeleton Knight. But see, he's not a hero who's going to save the world. I mean, that's impossible here. And he's not a villain trying to conquer it, because what's the point? No, he's something else. something completely different. He's a perfect walking reflection of this reality. Which brings us all the way back to that first central question: who is the skeleton knight? But this time, we have all the pieces. We have the context to really, truly understand the chilling answer.
And here it is, straight from the horse's mouth. Or, well, the skeleton's. He's not a person fighting a battle. He is the battle. He's a walking, talking symbol of a game you can never, ever win. He is the personification of everlasting loss.
He is basically the universe's fundamental cruelty. But now it's self-aware. He's the voice that whispers that unbearable truth your brain is always trying to hide from you. The truth that all hope is just an illusion, that all your effort is pointless, and that loss is the only thing you can ever really count on. So what does this all mean for us, for you, listening to this? When he challenges you to play his game, what is he really asking?
That game he's talking about? It's life itself. It's the struggle to just keep going, to try and find some meaning, even when you know, deep down, that reality is built on meaningless chaos and guaranteed loss. His challenge is him forcing you to look past your own cozy, comforting illusions. And so he leaves us with this final, haunting question. Now that you know the truth, that the game is rigged, the world is a nightmare, and you're gonna lose, would you still play? Would you choose to face that insanity once more? Or would you just retreat back into that comfortable little delusion that lets you get through the day? It's a question that really sticks with you long after he's gone.